Your ancestors are not demonic. Ancestor veneration is not demonic. Remembrance of the ancestors is not demonic. Talking to your ancestors is not demonic. Okay. There's nothing demonic about your ancestors. But I understand that when you're under religious programming and something is outside of your comfort zone and it's not a part of what you've been programmed to believe in, that might frighten you and make you fearful. But that's just it. It's outside of your programming and your understanding. That doesn't mean you demonize it, but that tends to be something that a lot of Christians do often is they demonize things that they don't understand. And what you often don't understand is just things that you weren't programmed to understand, which kind of goes back to the history of Christianity and how it was used to control people and keep them in line, especially people of color. So it's really sad to see African American people in here talking about their ancestors being demonic when your ancestors did so much to get you to where you are now. They had to endure so much. So, for that lady who said that, and for anyone who may believe that, I highly suggest you guys going and apologizing to your ancestors because, honey, you have no idea how much they love you and how real they are. They are real. Your ancestors are real. You can find their names, you can find their pictures, you can learn their stories. Your belief system is exactly that, a belief system. Your religion is a belief system. Your ancestors hold more facts than your belief system. You know your ancestors are real. Christianity is questionable. What I mean by that is, can you find the facts? Can you find the facts? You're believing in a book that has multiple books within one book as almost like diary entries. And you're believing in a God that you haven't physically seen, which is faith, right? You're also believing in his son came here to die on the cross, but you don't know who his son is and his son is dead. So you are still honoring someone who is deceased, who may or may not be an ancestor of yours. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about things that I don't know about if I were you. And maybe this is the right time to have this conversation since we are in Hoodoo Heritage Month. So I'm just going to start by saying this. Learn about your ancestors, learn about your lineage, learn about your ancestry, and know the stories, learn the stories, learn as much as you can. There's so much that was erased from us, taken from us, destroyed. And I want you to think why. Why is that? Why is it that everything that's African American, like anything that was African that we had is destroyed? For us who are African Americans here in America, why is it that we don't know about our lineages, our tribes, our cultures? Why is it that we don't know who we are and everyone else does? Why is it that whenever there's talks of voodoo, hoodoo, vodun, um, the Orishas, any talk like that, Yoruba religions, why is it that it's demonized? Why is it that it's like, oh, don't do that, it's evil? Why? Have you ever wondered why? Have you ever wondered why you weren't able to read, why your ancestors weren't allowed to read? You know, you weren't able to pick up a book and read, but yet you were given a Bible to learn? Have you ever wondered why? Why? Why was everything destroyed? Why did they hate us so much? But yet they gave you the one thing, and that one thing was their belief system that they wanted you to practice, wanted you to learn and stay in line with. And here you are saying your ancestors are demonic. Sounds like the slave mentality worked. Sounds like their programming is still working. It sounds like they did a hell of a number on you, that it's still in your blood, that you can't shake it. The biggest thing you could do is to learn the truth, to go back and learn the history, and to honor your ancestors because they got you this far. You have no idea the things that they went through. So don't demonize them. Learn and study them. Step outside of the box of religious programming and learn about them. And if you choose to be a Christian afterwards, go ahead. I get it. Everyone needs something to keep them afloat, but don't shit on your ancestor. Never do that.